Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Coding with Haya. Today I'll show you how to code a quiz on Scratch. So here you can see that I already made 5 sprites and also have named the project quiz. And the first sprite is the question and the other 4 are the option. And all the options will show on their first costume, one on the first question, and second on the second, and like that I will continue. And also in this video I'll show you how to code for 5 questions. When green flag clicked from events, from controls of for a loop, and go to x0y0 block from motions. As you can see, actually go to x0y0 is in the center, and it's not in the center right now because I have placed it like this as you see in the costumes tab. And then forward it to the options. If you don't know how to forward a block on Scratch, then hold on the top block, which is also known as the hat block, drag it to the sprite icon, as I'm doing right now, and change it to the place where you want. Go to the question sprite and add a broadcast message 1 and change it to WhenRC broadcast Q1. Option B and add a WhenRC Q1. Go to controls and add a forever loop and if then loop, and from operators and from sensing, touching mouse pointer and mouse down. If you don't know what really is if touching mouse pointer and mouse down, it is a condition. If a sprite is clicked, then what will happen? You should drag those blocks inside the loop. I wanted to set the costume to the next question list. Go to events and add a broadcast message and change it to WhenRC Q2 and forward it to option A and change it to broadcast L. And go to option B and add a switch costume to costume 1 and a next costume block under the broadcast Q2. Go to option C and add a switch costume to costume 1 just under the WhenRC Q1 and do the same for option D. Go to option D and add a WhenRC Q2 block and next costume from looks and forward it to option C and option A, but not option B, which is affiliation, which is the correct answer for our first question. And go to question and add a switch costume to costume 1 block and go to events and add a WhenRC Q2 block and then check which is your answer for your second question. Mine is option C, which is hibiscus in the first question, the bottom left. And forward from option B, forward the WhenRC Q1 block to option C and change the broadcast to broadcast Q3 and the WhenRC to WhenRC Q2. Go to option A and duplicate the WhenRC Q2 and change it to WhenRC Q3 and duplicate the WhenRC Q1 and change it to WhenRC Q2. And forward the same block to option D, which hasn't been our answers in the first 2 questions. Go to option A and even forward the WhenRC Q1 to option B. And go to option C and delete the WhenRC Q2 and next costume and change the WhenRC Q2 to switch costume to costume 2. And add a wait 1 second block and change it to wait 0.5 seconds. The order should be broadcast Q2 and next costume and a wait 0. Go to questions and add a WhenRC Q2 and next costume. As you see now, there is some problem with our code. As if we see clearly, then we can see that go to option B and forward the WhenRC Q1 block to option D. Go to option D and change it to WhenRC Q3 and change the broadcast to WhenRC broadcast Q4 and change the switch costume to costume 4. Go to option A and duplicate the WhenRC Q2 because in my quiz, option A is just for confusing you because it doesn't even have a single character. And duplicate it 5 times because in this video I'm going to show you how to code for 5 questions and change it to WhenRC Q4, WhenRC Q5 and WhenRC Q3. And duplicate the WhenRC Q1 and option B and change it to WhenRC Q5. And duplicate all because in my quiz option B is just correct for the first question and the last. And duplicate the broadcast L thing and broadcast a new message called W, which is win. From option C, duplicate the 1RC Q2 and change it to 1RC Q2 and change set costume to costume 4. And from option C, duplicate the 1RC Q2 and change it to 1RC Q4 and change it. Go to option A and duplicate the 1RC Q2 and change it. Duplicate it 3 times and change it to 1RC Q2, Q3, Q4, and that is for question 2, question 3, question 4, question 5. Go to option B and drag the switch costume to costume 2 block under question 2 and switch costume to costume 3 and costume question 3 and switch costume to costume 4 under when I see Q question 4 and change it to when I see Q5 under when I see question 5 Q5. Duplicate the when I see Q2 in Q3 in option D twice and change it to when I see Q4 and when I see Q4 and change the switch costume to costume 4 and costume 5 and delete the wait 0.5 seconds in option D when I see Q4. Go to option B and change the switch costume to the costume and delete whatever the wait 0.5 seconds. And in option B, drag the wait 0.5 seconds on the top. Actually, then we need to remove all of this stuff inside the if touching mouse pointer and mouse down in Q3, option C, question 3, and replace it with all the stuff inside the if touching mouse pointer and mouse down in question 2, Q2, and broadcast and change it to broadcast Q4. Go to option A and add a switch costume to costume 1 under the 1RC Q1, question 1. Subscribe, like, share, and ring the bell below so that you don't miss any more cool videos. Bye bye and see you in our next video. Check out our other tutorials too.